Getafe are your surprise leaders over in La Liga, but Barcelona are 2 wins from 2. Will they make it 3 wins out of 3 with Messi and co? Let's get into it next. Take a look at Matchday number 5 out in La Liga, and we'll get to that in just 1 second. If you're new to the channel, smash your subscribe button to keep you bang out today with all things Baba Rovers related, La Liga related, World Football related. We're going to know here. And Ruski, that's right, boys and girls. These games are coming thick and fast over in La Liga, but of course, after this, it's going to head into the international break. So, of course, the Spanish boys are trying to keep up the heat with the other domestic leagues around Europe so they can be on the same schedule. Anyway, we're going to jump into the deep end and have a look at your picks, my picks, in just a second. But before that, I want a big shout out, of course, to the Patreon gang. That's right, support the channel behind the scenes. Respect to all my brothers and sisters from another mother. You are the ones keeping me moving as we try to kick this channel onto another level. And anyone out there, I'm just going to chuck this out there. If anyone else wants to join the illustrious VIP gang as a Patreon, check out the link down below. Patreon.com/Roverseas, alongside links to my social media platforms, Twitter, Facebook, and all that kind of stuff. Also, another thing I'm going to chuck out there, I'm on the lookout for a graphics designer, folks, and at the moment to try and to help with some graphical elements on the channel. You know, yes, it's a volunteer position at the moment, and I know that's not going to fly with a lot of people. In fact, probably nobody. But if you are interested, let me know in the old comment section, and I'll reach out to you and we can talk a little bit about it. It's a position that should have a bit of longevity to it, and in turn, hopefully, some financial reward at the end of it. But anyway, enough about that. We're talking about the footy La Liga. Let's get into it, of course. So let's jump to the deep end and have a little look at how we all got on last time around, then, shall we? Of course. This is the criteria, I believe. That's what we're going to roll with anyway. 0 to 2, you're in the shit face gang. 3 to 6, you're in straight face gang. 7+, you're in the top banana. All right. So my picks are going to be on the left, the real score on the right. I don't think I did exceptionally well this midweek. In fact, I don't think I've done very, very well so far across Spain anyway. Let's get into it. Real Sociedad, my boys, they take care of Valencia. Well, they lost against Valencia. 1-0 final score in the end. Maxi Gomez for Valencia. I went with a 2-0 win for Sociedad. How wrong was I? Absolute shambles on that bad boy. Getafe did take care of business against Real Betis to go top of the table, of course. 3-0 in the end. Angel Rodriguez, Mark Curigella, and Angel Rodriguez again. Isaiah Mandy get himself sent off for Betis, which didn't help their cause at all. 3-0 in the end. I called 3 goals, boys. Absolutely called 3 goals. But yeah, I went with a 2-1 win for Getafe for me. Huesca, they managed to pull out a surprise package there. 0-0 draw against Atlético Madrid. Even with Suarez and co, who did start his career out at Atletico Madrid with a couple of goals the other week, failed to find the back of the net today, or recently anyway. Heading into the back end of these midweek games here, Villarreal taking on Deportivo Alaves. That ended up as a 3-1 win for Villarreal. I was close on that one. Actually, I went with a 2-0 win myself. Paco Asasal with a couple of goals. Gerard Mourinho for an opponent spot. Edgar Mendes on the score sheet for Deportivo Alaves on that one. Actually went with a 2-0 win, not too shabby. Eibar against Elche, the battle of the E's. Actually went with a draw on this one, but Elche went over the line with a 1-0 win. Lucas Boy, that's I think ex-Reading man, I think, or he's definitely played in the Championship, I believe. So yeah, kudos to him on the back of the scoring sheet over in the top flight in La Liga. Of course, Real Madrid against Valladolid. That ended up as a 1-0 win. Vinicius Jr. on the score sheet on that bad boy, 1-0. Actually with a 3-1 win myself. So yeah, not too bad indeed. So moving on to Granada up against Osasuna. That game never took place. Athletic Bilbao, they took on Cádiz and they lost. Yeah, a couple of surprise results here. Cádiz with the one and only goal. Yune Lopez, big for OG, Carlos Akpo, and Alvaro Negredo getting himself sent off. 2 men sent off. They ended the game with 9 men, Cádiz, and still came out on top with the 3 points. 2-1 for me for Bilbao, got that wrong. Sevilla, 1-0 win. Let's over the line against Levante. Yussi and Nezri on the score sheet for Sevilla on that bad boy. Actually went with a 3-1 win. I went big on that bad boy, but I was wrong. And of course, at the end there, Celta Vigo did lose to Barcelona 3-0. Actually went with a 2-1 win myself. So I got the right amount of goals on that one. Barcelona coming out on top with Ansu Fati, Clement Lenglet, Sergi Roberto, and a big fat OG from Lucas Olathia. Lenglet actually got sent off. He didn't score. But anyway, as you can see, we've got 2, 4, 5, which ain't too bad. 5 out of 9. Of course, one result missing there, so that's not too bad. Remember the number, 5 out of 9. Let's have a look at there now. You all got on. Of course, before that, we'll take a look at the league table. This is as it stands. Getafe lead the charge, 7 points out of a possible 9 for them. Valencia not far away in second spot. Again, 7 points out of a possible 12 for them, though. Of course, played a game extra than Getafe. Barcelona, they're up into 5th. They've actually played 2 games less than Villarreal. So, of course, heading into match day 5 for some, heading into match day 3 for others, and heading into match day 4 for more. So it's all over the place. Trying to play catch up, of course, trying to end this with as many games as we can get under our belts. Anyway, let's take a look. Of course, we are talking about La Prediction League. That's right, and we're going to have a look at how you all guys are getting on so far over in La Liga. So let's get into it. NWC 29, he did all right for himself. Alex Weller, not too shabby. Mike Gallagher did bits. Costas K, he did okay. Russell Frost, well done to you, sir. Well done. Not too bad. Shepard also knocking out the park as well. Well done, well done. Gaming Charlie did bits. Shane O'Donnell, not too shabby. Matt Gunner did okay. Jonathan Liu, he did not poo, he did do. Yes, see, right. Football Mapper, not too bad. Bossy Matter did shit. Keaton Merley, okay. And Ultra Murat, of course, not bad indeed. And Nathan Heaver, moving on. Elgin Cow up at the top left there, doing bits as well. How'd you get on? Yes, you did okay. Well done, well done. And Jay did okay. Simples did bits. This fella did all right. Victor Fisher, not too shabby. We are QPR, not too bad. Ishan, not too shabby. Omar Esquivel, the Mexican sniper there, did very, very well there. Vincent Hong, not too bad. Cody Cahoe also stealing the show, of course. Victor Carvalho, not too bad. Il Mitchell, Issa, not too bad. Yannick Isla did okay. And David Gamers did all right as well. Into the back end here, Natasha A, not bad. Samuel Collins did all right. Bianca Muller, well done, hitting out of the park, of course. Imagine Monday, we'll get to you in a minute. Keaton Smelly, not too bad. Imagine Monday did top banana with an edit, though. He's got an edit. Don't know how about that one. Hansworth also did very, very well. So here is your current leaderboard for this week and this week alone. Your scores coming down the right hand side. What you got? We actually have an outright leader in Omaji Monday for this week and this week alone. It says week 5. I don't know. Week 5, week 4, something. I don't know. But yeah, of course, patrons doing well as well. Well done to all of those guys. So far, so good. But that is just week 5. What about your overall leaderboard? Here it comes. No, coming in a bit more speed at if you want overall pickaroonies. But your top pickaroony is Vincent Hong. Well done. He's got 22 so far out of the possible things. Next week, hopefully, or the next time we see you, we'll have the percentages up there. We are QPR not too far, just one away. Gaming Charlie, a couple away. Hansworth, LG and Cow on Magic Monday in the chase back. Bianca Muller doing bits as well. Russell Frost, not too sure. And Cody Cole just outside the top 10. So all to be had. It's very, it's very tight, as you can see, just 1 point leading the line. But Vincent Hong deserves your respect at the moment because he is the prediction king. So we're going to jump in the deep end now, take a look at the next round of matches. Of course, and some big ones on there as well. So we'll jump in the deep end straight away with Real Valladolid taking on Eibar. This game takes place. When does it take place? It does take place on... where is it? On this Saturday, October the 3rd, these two sides have played each other 11 times, according to my knowledge. 5 wins for Valladolid, 3 wins for Eibar, and 3 draws as well. Last 6 between these two sides. 3 wins for Valladolid, 2 wins for Eibar, and 1 draw. Last time played each other was in Eibar. It was a 3-1 win for Eibar. Pedro Biegas on the score sheet. Tashiki Uni, Pablo Di Bielasis as well. Scotia for Eibar, Sergi Guardiola on Scotia for Valladolid. That's back in lockdown earlier in the year 2020, July. Last time played in Valladolid was a 2-0 win for Valladolid. Heading into this, Valladolid actually kept a clean sheet in the last 3 home matches against Eibar, whereas Eibar have actually lost their last 3 matches as well. It's not looking great for them as they head into this bad boy. Bookies odds on this one, I'll tell you that now. It's 11-8 for Valladolid, 2-1 is your draw, 12-5 is your long shots, which is Eibar on that bad boy. Table situation at the moment, Valladolid are in the relegation spot, so are Eibar, and win for either of them could see themselves leapfrog up the table. It's too tight for me on this one. I'm going to go with a 0-0 draw. I can't separate 2 sides. Can you bad boys make sure you get your pickaroonies in at the foot of the table there, down the bottom? Smash them in there. Next up, Atletico Madrid taking on Villarreal. This one's a tasty one, of course. These two sides, again, locking on Saturday. They played each other 38 times, according to my knowledge. 14 wins for Atletico Madrid, 14 wins for Villarreal, and 10 draws. It's even Steven sort of thing. Last 6, though, 2 wins for Madrid, 1 win for Villarreal, and 3 draws. Last time played each other was in Madrid. It was a 3-1 win for Madrid. Angel Guerrera, Coque, and Yao Felix on score sheet for Atletico Madrid. Paco Alcazar has been in the goals already on score sheet for Villarreal last time around. That was all back in February 2020. Heading into this, Atletico Madrid actually undefeated in their last last 18 matches in La Liga, both home and away. They come into this, unbeaten start to the season, win a draw. Meanwhile, Villarreal not too shabby, picking up 7 points out of a possible, 7 points out of a possible 12. Not too bad, just one defeat so far. That was, of course, against Barcelona as well. Heading into this, the bookies odds, 30-8 for Atlético Madrid. They are the favourites. 14-5 is your 19-4 is your away win. Of course, a win for Villarreal in 4th. They could go top, and a win for Atlético Madrid in 12th at the moment. They could go as high as 1st, depending on what goes on elsewhere on this one. So it's tight for on this one. I like Villarreal, but I don't like them as much as I like Atlético Madrid. I think Atlético Madrid will go over the line, and I do expect some goals, of course, from Suarez and the boys. Next up, Sociedad, my guys, up against the leaders, Getafe. These two sides played just 24 times, according to my knowledge. Five wins for Sociedad, 12 wins for Getafe, and 7 draws. The last 6, though, 1 for Sociedad, 5 for Getafe, and no draws. Goodness gracious me. Last time I played was in Getafe in lockdown. It was a 2-1 win back in June. Yemi Mata on the score sheet a couple of times, and Adrian Radjanovic on the score sheet for Sociedad. Last time I played in Sociedad was also a 2-1 win for Getafe. You got to go all the way back to 2019 in April for Sociedad's last victory over Getafe. Heading into this, Getafe have actually failed to score in the last 5 away matches, and they've also won their 6 of the last 7 matches against Sociedad. They come into this not too bad form, of course, 2 wins out of 3. Sociedad just one win out of the first 4 games of the season, so not brilliant for them these days. Bookies odds, it'll be tight, very, very tight, I'm sure. 30-10 for Sociedad, 25 is your draw, 21-10 is your away. And I'd say that those would pinpoint Sociedad as your favourites. A table situation, a win for Sociedad in 10th could actually go top of the pops, of course, and a win for Getafe, who are top, will maintain their top spot as well. This one's tough as well, but I'm going to stick with my heart, and that says Sociedad for the win. Big fat 2-0, take it to the house. Elche taking on Huesca, of course. These two sides locking arms once again. Last time these two sides played 16 times, according to my knowledge. 5 wins for Elche and 23 wins for 4 wins for Huesca. 7 draws. The last 6 though sees 2 wins for Elche, 1 win for Huesca, and 3 draws. Last time I played was in Elche, and it was back in, of course, in the Segunda Division in January 2020. 1-1 final score. Pepe Miller on the score sheet for Elche, Miko Rocco on the score sheet for Huesca. Heading into this, Huesca have actually drawn 5 of the last 6 away matches. Was Elche have actually drawn 3 of their last 3 home matches against Huesca in all competitions. Heading into this, Elche started the season okay in their sort of standards. 1-1, lost 1. Huesca just picking up 1 draw, so 1 defeat so far out of 4 games, but 3 draws. Too many draws for their liking, too many for mine. 21-10 for Elche for the odds. 21-10 is your draw. 29-20 is your long shot, of course. Elche in 17th spot. Win for them could go up as high as 5th. Their opposition, Huesca, they currently find themselves in 16th spot. And win for them could also go up as high as 5th. On this bad boy. And this one's tough, of course, both of them. Segunda Division last time around, this time Primera Division. I'm going to go with a 1-0 win for Elche. Go and give it to the home side on this one. It's tight. It could go either way. Valencia, of course, starting the season starting today, or this match day in 2nd, up against Real Betis. They're on the slump at the moment. Back-to-back defeats for them in 7th spot. These two sides played each other 120 times, according to my knowledge. 61 wins for Valencia, 35 wins for Betis, and 24 draws. The last 6, though, between these two, sees 3 wins for Valencia, 1 win for Betis, and 2 draws. Last time I played each other was in Valencia. It was back in February. It was a 2-1 win for Valencia. On the score sheet, Kevin Gamero and Daniel Parriero on the score sheet for Valencia. Loren Morion on the score sheet for Betis. Valencia actually undefeated in 21 of the last 22 matches at home. They also undefeated in 18 of the last 19 home matches against Real Betis in all competitions. Betis actually failed to win 13 of the last 14 away matches. Period in La Liga. They did start the season okay with 2 wins out of 2, but it's been actually 2 defeats out of 2 in the past couple of games. Meanwhile, Valencia slipped up against Celta Vigo in the 2nd game of the season, but so far sit pretty with 7 points out of a possible 12. Okay, so far, of course, they did sell a bunch of players, key players as well, in the summer, in the transfer window, but can maintain their presence this time. Last game for Saturday, this one, 95 fell in Valencia. Your odds 11-5 is your draw, 30-8 is your away win. Of course, Valencia, if they win, they could go remain top of the pops. We're in that debate. And win for Real Betis in 7th could also go top of the pops. I'm going to go with Valencia on this one with a 2-1 win just over the line over Betis. I think they've just got enough in the tank. Of course, back-to-back defeats of Betis doesn't bode well either. Into Sunday's games we go. Osasuna take on Celta Vigo. Now these two sides have played each other 68 times. 26 wins for Osasuna, 32 wins for Celta Vigo, and 9 draws. The last 6 between these two sides. He's 1 win for Osasuna, 2 wins for Celta Vigo, and 3 draws. Celta Vigo actually failed to win 31 of the last 33 matches away from home, and it's not looking good for them so far this season. Just 1 win in the past 4 games. Same could be said for Osasuna. 1 win at 4 games. Actually, 1 win at 3 games, and it's been back-to-back defeats for Osasuna heading into this. Bookies odds 70-10 for Osasuna, 2-1 is your draw, 90-10 is your away win for Celta Vigo. So Osasuna just nick it in the odds. Do they just nick it with me? They do. They just nick it with a 1-0 win to get over the line, and that win could potentially shoot them up as high as 5th in the table. Next up, Alaves taking on Bilbao. Now these two sides play each other 36 times, 5 wins for Bilbao, and 5 wins for Alaves, and 24 wins for Bilbao, 7 draws. Of course, last 6, 1 win for Alaves, 3 wins for Bilbao, and 2 draws. Last time played each other in Alaves competitively was in the league back in February. It was 2020, and it was a 2-1 win for Alaves. Lucas Perez on the score sheet, Rodrigo Eli on the score sheet, Raul Garcia with the 1-0 goal for Athletic Bilbao. But Alaves have actually failed to score in the last 6 matches at home, and they've also failed to win 12 of the last 13 matches in La Liga, period. Start off the season, 1 draw at the past 4 games. Bilbao 2 wins at the past 3 games. But that's a bit of a misnomer, or a bit of a fake stat, fake news right there, fake news. Just 1 win at 2 games for Bilbao so far in the season. That other game was friendly, doesn't really matter. Bookies odds on this one: 9-4 for Alaves, 90-10 is your draw, 6-4 for Bilbao. They are your favourites, and I think that's where I'm swinging. I'm swinging with a draw. I'm swinging with a 0-0 draw. Not much goals in this one, and I think Alaves will probably be the better out of that one. Happy, content with that point. Bilbao would have seen that as a missed opportunity. Next up, Levante taking on Real Madrid. Of course, these two sides play each other 30 times, goal to manage. 5 wins for Levante, 22 wins for Real Madrid, and 3 draws. The last 6, these 2 wins for Levante, 2 wins for Real Madrid, and 2 draws. Last time played each other was in Levante, and guess what? It was a 1-0 win for Levante. That's right, Jose Luis Morales back in February 2020. Before lockdown, of course, Real Madrid have actually won 12 of the last 14 matches in La Liga, and they come into this back-to-back wins for them. They did start the season with a draw against Real Sociedad. Meanwhile, Levante actually 1 win, 1 defeat so far. An indifferent start. They did take on Sevilla last time around, so that was a bit of a fruity match, of course, for them. Difficult one. 90-4 for Levante, 8-15 on, or 15-8 on for Real Madrid. 7-2 is your draw. Of course, Real Madrid coming to this third. A win for them could go top. A win for Levante, who currently find themselves in 13th, could go as high as 5th with a victory. But of course, you're going to go with the Real Madrid on this one with a 3-0 win. Comfortable in the end. Moving on, we've got Cádiz taking on Granada. These two sides play each other 36 times, 15 wins for Cádiz, 13 wins for Granada, and 8 draws. The last 6 between these two sides, 1 win for Cádiz, 3 wins for Granada, and 2 draws. Last time played was in the second division. It was in Granada, and it was a 1-1 draw back in May 2019. Roger on the score sheet for Granada, Angel Extremadura on the score sheet for Cádiz. Last time played in Cádiz, it was a 0-0 draw. You're going to go all the way back to 2018 for the last time a victory between these two sides, and it went in favour of Granada. Heading into this, Granada actually started the season in pretty good form. They've been very, very busy, of course. They've been playing in the past 6 games in all competitions, including Europa League. They've just lost once. The rest of them have been wins. Meanwhile, Cádiz also started off the season in pretty tip-top shape, so winning 2 at the past 3 games. Their only defeat was against Sevilla as well. Bookies odds will probably make it a bit even on this one. Of course, Cádiz at home, 2-1 for them. 2-1 is your draw. 8-5 is your away win for Granada. Granada coming to this in 9th. Yet they have lost once this season, of course, out of their first 3 games, and of course, Cádiz doing bits in 8th. So the 8th against 9th, the winner of them, those 2 could go top of the pops, boys. Could go top of the pops. I think I've sided with Granada on this one, just to nick it 1-0 over the line. I think the amount of games they've played, they're more fresh, they're more fit and raring to go, and I think they'll get over the line with this one as well. And wrap it up. It is the Bobby Dazzler. It is a Bobby Dazzler. Now this could be a game changer. This could really put my prediction into context here. I've actually tipped Sevilla to oust Barcelona at the top of the table. And of course, under Koeman and the question marks around Lionel Messi's future do surround this game. But anyway, these two sides played for the 173rd time this coming weekend. The previous 172, 96 wins for Barcelona, 40 wins for Sevilla, and 36 draws. The last 6, these 4 wins for Barcelona, 1 win for Sevilla, and 1 draw. Last time played was in Sevilla, and it was a 0-0 draw back in June. In lockdown, last time played in Barcelona was a 4-0 win for Barcelona. Suarez, Vidal, Dembele, and Messi on score sheet. Madrid also had a couple of players sent off, and Dembele and Arriero on score getting himself sent off. Barcelona have actually won 24 of the last 27 home matches. They've also scored at least 4 goals in the last 3 home matches against Sevilla. And they've also won the last 6 home matches against Sevilla in all competitions. So far, so good for them as well. Sevilla come into this on the back of 2 wins out of 3. They did lose to the Super Cup to Bayern, of course. Bookies odds will probably go with Barcelona 30-8. Red Hot favourites 10-3 is your 4-1 is your away win. Of course, Barcelona sitting in 5th at the moment. A win for them mathematically could go top, but a win for Sevilla in 6th could also go mathematically top. 6 out of 6 for both of these two sides, 100% record. I like Sevilla a lot. I just don't think they're going to get it on this occasion. I think when the game comes back around to Sevilla against Barcelona, I think that's when we'll see their quality. It'll be close, and I do hope Sevilla come out on top to show their true quality, because I think they've been playing some fantastic football of late. And this will be the real first statement. If they come out of this, then my prediction has got legs. If they come out of this with the defeat, I'm not saying my prediction doesn't have legs. I just think it's gonna take a big swing around in favour for Sevilla to get over the line into ahead of them in the table. Anyway, that, my friends, is my pickaroonies for this coming match day, of course. And if I'm right, which I bloody well hope so, this is what the table will look like at the end of it. Real Madrid top of the pops, 10 points out of a possible 12. Valencia will sit in 2nd as well. Barcelona 3rd, Granada up to 4th. My boys are in 5th. Down foot the table, Alaves, Eibar and Levante going down as it stands. Again, that's just my pickaroonies, boys and girls. Make sure you get your own pickaroonies in, of course, for the Prediction League. Then we'll be back again, of course, after the international break. This will be the last batch of games before the international break. So yeah, it gives us a chance to catch up. I'll update the tables and all that, and maybe even get my name in the old charts and put my scores in there. So that's to look forward to. And again, before then, if you want to support the channel in another way, smash the thumbs up, smash the subscribe. Check out the description, links to my other social media platforms in their Twitter, Facebook, and of course Patreon if you want to support the channel in another way. That's the place to do it, boys and girls. That's the bloody place to do it. Oh yes. Oh yes, that's it. I'm looking forward to a little bit of a backseat role here in the international break to see some of the other international teams, but I'm also looking forward to this weekend. Sevilla are going to Barcelona. Will be a monstrous game and a good statement of intent for this division. Are they up there? Are they serious contenders, or are they just going to be there or thereabouts? Anyway, that's it, my friends. I'll see you all very, very soon. Stay safe out there, and I'll be back sometime soon.